Okay, travel time's over. Time to get back to work. Now, if you've been watching my recent vlogs, you'll know I've been traveling here through Southeast Asia, through Chiang Mai, Thailand, and lots of places here in the Philippines. Last week, I was able to check out Mall of Asia and a cool little mountain town, like literally cool. I actually got cold up there. It was nice, called Tagaytay. But today, I'm just here, sitting, still getting work done, even though I'm halfway around the world. So what I wanted to share with you is some YouTube ads experiments I've been running in the background while doing all of that fun travel stuff. So it's not going to be as fun as the previous ones. I think we set the bar way too high, but nonetheless, we'll try and get some consolation out of these two experiments. So the first one is going to be all about running ads on your videos. Do those mid-roll ads actually make a difference? And then number two is going to apply to anyone who's working with advertising or sales funnels, which is pretty much anyone watching this vlog, and that will be the problem of statistical significance. And that's actually going to be a common theme here. So if you're running advertising, you're trying to analyze your sales funnel, that one's really going to matter. So what you're looking at here is a summary of statistics over a 65-ish day period for 4 videos. So essentially the first 30 days, we allowed YouTube to run ads as we always allow them to run them, pretty much at the beginning of a video, or those little clickable banner things that pop up randomly throughout the video. Then the next 30 days, we told YouTube, hey, you can do those annoying mid-roll things that nobody likes watching. And this is what we found. So interestingly enough, the last one we had to take out because all of a sudden it got way more views and watch time than it had the previous period. So we were stuck with just analyzing 3. But don't worry, we're going to run this for another 128 days. And in 3 months' time, we'll do this exact analysis over again. I don't think anyone's going to remember, but at least I said it here. So looking at these 3 videos, something that's interesting to note is the average CPM, or the cost made, or the cost, not the cost, because we're not paying for ads. The revenue made per 1,000 views went from $1.80 to essentially $1.94. So there was an increase in the amount of revenue generated by allowing YouTube to run the mid-rolls. And this is across 3 videos with a total of about 25,000-ish views over the 60-day period. So looking at this, it would be safe to say that yes, you can make a little bit more money by allowing mid-rolls to run. Now, the main reason we're going to continue to run this experiment is because when you look at the sub-view column, we went from essentially 2% conversion rate of views to subscribers down to 1.76, which is a little bit concerning because we definitely rather have a subscriber and someone who continues to come back and watch than an extra couple cents per month per 1,000 views. And so, you know, take this with a grain of salt, but I just wanted to share this with you because it's just another little piece of information you have if you're running your own YouTube channel. Now, this next one is going to apply to anyone who's ever planning on running paid traffic, and that is going to involve this chart. So you'll see at the end that the YouTube advertising average duration or watch time was a measly 33 seconds compared to over 8 minutes when it came to YouTube suggested. Now, there's going to be a huge punchline at the end of this, and you're going to see why this data is actually extremely misleading, but just wanted to share this with you because, again, YouTube ads will kill organic videos. I get so many questions. Why do I say re-upload? So this video is dead, gone. I don't expect it to perform well at all. And it's one that we posted, I think, 3 months ago, but that's okay because you can always remake the video, try to make it better, and post it again in 2020, 2021, or 2025, right? So you're never, you know, tied into only making the video once or only targeting one keyword one time. So I'm not going to be too upset about losing out on the hours I poured into this video because now I get to make this video and share this data with you. So if we look at the percentage, you'll see that just 2% average view duration for YouTube viewers who came from ads, and then 31% for suggested. And when we look at click-through rate though, you'll see that our YouTube advertising click rate isn't that much lower than most of the other sources on YouTube. So what this means is, hey, we did a good job with getting people to click, but once they clicked, they didn't stay. So this is one of those weird dichotomies when it comes to running advertising where you'll have one piece of metric that says, hey, you're doing a good job, click-through rate, good job, keep going. But then as soon as someone clicks, they don't actually convert. And so this is also illustrates the importance of looking at all of the numbers in all of the context, which leads me to the punchline here, because when you look at 4.7% for suggested, that would say, wow, maybe we should run ads on suggested instead of running ads, just across all of YouTube. But when we look at impressions, all of a sudden, suggested videos are barely 1,100 impressions. So that means we're looking at, when we go back to this first chart, 4.7% click-through rate, but that's only for 1,100 impressions, versus looking at a 1.9% click-through rate at 94,000 impressions. Well, all of a sudden that 1.9% click-through rate is going to be a lot more statistically significant than 4.5% on just 1,100 views. And so this gets to the punchline here, where you need to make sure that you reach statistical significance with everything that you're doing. And so if we were just looking at the end result that we wanted, which is, I want people to actually watch the video, right? Just like you want people to actually watch the video, because when someone engages with your content, actually likes your video, they're much more likely to take the action that you want in the future. In this instance, it's just subscribe to the channel and just keep watching videos, please, right? So in this particular instance, when we just look at that data, it looks really bad. And then we come over here and we look at click-through rate and we go, oh, okay, we're not doing as bad, but still, 4.5 versus, 1.8, that looks terrible. But then we go to the very, very front end of this process, which is the impressions, and all of a sudden we go, wow, we should just throw out suggested, because there's not enough impressions, just like we threw out the fourth video when looking at the first example. And so I just wanted to leave you with this, that it's so important to look at all the numbers and the context of the numbers. And if you're curious on how to do this analysis yourself, I just wanted to note that I actually put this chart together myself, because the YouTube Studio actually doesn't show your advertising data. So you're going to have to look at YouTube Studio, and you're going to have to look at Google Ads at the same time. So I just kind of overlaid things here to make it easy. But here it's just showing that YouTube ads, it's really, really hard to a cold audience. If you're doing remarketing, it's a lot easier, but to a cold audience to actually get the same results that you would get with YouTube. So I sincerely hope you got some value out of this video, and it helps you with your YouTube channel, or just helps you with your advertising. Definitely more travel vlogs to come, but I need to rest up and actually get some client work done. So until the next, keep building the business you love.